Hello and welcome to today's special podcast brought to you by ICCJ. I'm your host, Bala Anantarama, Executive Vice President at ICCJ. We at ICCJ focus on bringing in innovative and leading edge business and technology solutions to small and medium and mid market enterprises, serving our customers globally for over 3.5 decades. Today, I'm honored to introduce a groundbreaking initiative, AI Velocity, launched by the founder of CIO Advise, Brian Leimbach, and his wonderful executive team. Today's webinar podcast titled Accelerating Enterprise Innovation with AI Velocity. We will explore one of the most transformative forces shaping the modern business landscape, artificial intelligence. Across industries, from manufacturing to distribution, to construction, to professional services, healthcare, and everything else. AI is no longer a futuristic concept. It's here, reshaping how businesses operate, compete, and grow. From streamlining supply chains to enabling predictive project management, and from enhancing customer service to optimizing financial decision-making. AI is becoming the catalyst for operational excellence and innovation. Today, we will hear from our guest speaker, Brian, what AI Velocity means for your business, why it matters now more than ever, and how these purpose-built AI agents, as Brian would call them in AI Velocity, superchargers, are unlocking new levels of performance and agility. How AI Velocity is set to revolutionize enterprise strategy, operations, and innovation by bringing artificial intelligence into practical, scalable motion. Whether you are a business strategist or a transformation leader or an IT leader, this session is packed with insights you won't want to miss. So, good afternoon again, Brian. So happy to connect with you again. Let's start with a brief introduction to yourself and what exactly is this new launch of yours, AI Velocity?
Sure. I'm Brian Leimbach. I'm the CEO of AI Velocity. AI Velocity really is a enterprise, small, medium business focused initiative that is really trying to accelerate the adoption of artificial intelligence and really drive innovation and some efficiencies, and also also competitive advantages. So what we've done with AI Velocity is we are pre-building what we call chargers, which are basically AI agents, and they can work autonomously. They can work by themselves. They can use other agents, and the goal is to have some AI blueprints that companies can deploy rapidly and configure it very, very easily to their own environment, such as their own ERP systems, CRM systems, data and analytics systems, so that they can get the most out of their data and automate processes. So we've tailored those offerings to be really readily available. Sometimes within 2 to 4 weeks, we can have them up and running. And we actually monitor and support those in the client's environment. So it's really a pre-built AI blueprint of these agents that can actually perform work alongside of a worker. It's not meant to replace folks. It's meant to assist and do some of the things that are very manual intensive, also very repetitious. But these AI agents also can think. They can make reasons, they can make decisions. And if they come into a place where they're not, they need help, they will ask for human intervention, and you can actually work with that agent to solve that issue. What we saw in the market, and the reason we actually formed AI Velocity, is when I talk to CEOs and businesses out there, it's really, they know AI is there and there's a lot of buzz on it, and they know they should be doing something with it, but they're not sure what to do, and they have their day-to-day businesses that they're trying to run. So having these pre-built AI agents or chargers allows them to focus on ROI. How much ROI am I getting out of this? And speed and execution. These AI agents work 24/7, and they are extremely accurate and do a fantastic job. So that was the real reason for AI Velocity, is really jumpstart, supercharge this new phenomenon that's called AI.
Amazing, Brian. The key takeaways there clearly is, I love the way you put it, pre-built blueprints in order to connect to the existing enterprise systems. Could be CRM, could be ERP, could be a field service solution, and the works. And with the focus on getting a return on investment and with unmatched speed in execution. You are really talking here about a 24/7 supercharger. That's amazing. Again, I think you did allude to it, Brian, in this initial presentation about what exactly is AI Velocity. But what is driving the urgency around AI right now as you view it? Could you please explain a little more on that front?
Yeah, I think it's really a perfect storm of like technological advancement and market pressure, right? The AI industry is really reshaping how we do work today. And we see that the early adopters are getting, sometimes 30% improvement in operational efficiencies and having significant cost reductions. And if you put those two together, I think businesses are very adaptive to say, yes, I think we should try this out. And so, the rapid evolution of AI, no doubt anybody that follows it is increasing so fast and so rapid, and it's getting so much better every day. I mean, just from earlier this year to now, mid-June, the advancement of AI agents and agentic AI, which is basically making workers do work for you, is really rapidly increased. And you'll see things out there that are very company focused, whereas if somebody has a ERP system, you'll see them have now an AI agent that's built in where they can ask questions. It's very conversational and it can ask questions about your data. Where we see the market is, our market is really outside of that. Yes, those are great for inside products, but what if I have several products that I need to use to do my business, and how do they all talk together? Our agents can use the AI functionality in each one of those systems that you're using, and then perform work in between those systems, right? So that's where the efficiency really comes in, where these agents are really just like somebody sitting at the desk and doing some tasks. These agents can do that for you. The forecast for AI agents is massive. In the next 2 years, it's going to be probably a $64 billion industry. So people are really excited about it. There's a lot of buzz around there. Everybody has an AI agent or an AI function. What we're trying to do is make it really basic and practical. How can we use AI in our company today to drive efficiencies and to reduce costs. And so that's what we're focused on.
That's amazing. So, Brian, clearly what is very evident, as you rightly put out there, there is a kind of a completely out of scale growth in the AI demand. There are many content that is being put out there about artificial intelligence. But I'm sure when we look at small and medium and mid-market businesses, many of those business owners and leaders are saying this is a new buzzword out there. But how do we really get that into an adoption in our world? And therefore, it will be helpful for our audience to know how does AI Velocity plan to put the superchargers work in practice, and maybe a couple of areas of use cases and examples to showcase that would be very helpful. That's where I would request some more insights from your side, Brian.
Sure. So in practice, our process is very similar to what we do in our CIO Advise practice. Is the first thing is really to discover what area of the business really needs to have, is really ripe for these AI agents. Maybe it's customer service, maybe it's sales, maybe it's finance. Focusing on that area, then we have these, like I said, AI blueprints that we actually design that agent to perform the work that needs to be done, and then we deploy it into their infrastructure. And then the third part is scaling it and optimizing it. So once it starts working and we feel comfortable that it's doing what it needs to be done, we start scaling it. Maybe it's adding more resources, more agents, other agents talking to other agents, those kind of things. So it's really a three-step process. Really trying to understand where the AI fits. Are you ready for AI? How's your data? You know, is it ready to be utilized? Secondly is, you know, we design and modify these blueprints to make sure it matches exactly what the business is looking to do. And then we also measure that ROI to make sure that we're gaining those efficiencies. And then again, scale and optimize it as we go along. Some different examples is ordering, right? So we have an agent that we have a blueprint for that monitors inboxes and looks for orders coming into the inbox, and the agent can actually read PDFs, read emails, understand what the order is, and then enter it into the ERP system for processing. And so the ability of somebody who can do that 24/7, do it accurately, and really get involved with that ERP system and know how that works is very, very beneficial. Other areas is sales. We're building a few sales agents right now. Some are going out and finding leads in popular databases like ZoomInfo or Apollo to look at, all right, here's our ideal customer profile. How do we utilize that to go find leads and bring it back into our CRM system, but also enrich that data, right? So why is this person a good fit for them? What's the company that they work for? What are the things that are happening in that company? What are the news and events that are happening in that company? Who are the people? What are they posting on LinkedIn or social media? And bringing all that in, and then preparing actually a conversational experience, whether it's through email or text or phone calls, to nurture that lead to a point where that lead is actually going to turn into an opportunity and do a warm transfer over to the salesperson that can close that deal. And so those are the kind of things we're working on. There's also a lot of back office automation that we're working on. We're looking in the insurance industry. How do we process insurance claims from pictures that are coming in, from claims that are filled out? How do we get those processed through insurance platforms? So there's a lot of different things that are moving. And quite frankly, right now we have a pilot program that we've talked about this, and in fact, I think ICCG is going to be in that pilot program where it's risk-free, right? So we'll use our blueprint, we'll develop what needs to be developed, we'll deploy it, and if you guys like it, then you start paying for it. So there's really no risk at all to doing this, and so that's where we want to get to. We want to rapidly deploy these. We're hoping that these AI agents actually get better and more efficient as we continue to implement. And we're actually using AI agents to build them. So it's an interesting industry right now. So that's really how it you can get involved with us and understand how this technology works.
Yeah, great. Absolutely. Brian, the way you gave some of the use cases examples, very relevant. I could relate when you were talking about that, incoming orders automation. I could relate to what I have seen in our customers as we go out in ICCG and engage with our customers. I've seen this in real action where, there is a sales organization which is going and trying to get the customer orders. The orders then come in, either, as you rightly said, could be, emails, could be, PDFs. And then there is a customer service team, 4-member, 6-member team sitting, entering all that data again in an ERP system. And then that order entry is again validated by the sales reps to see whether it is all aligned with what the customer needs. So you can see the amount of time, resource, and duplication that is happening in that kind of a scenario. Okay. Ultimately, in an ideal world, what the client is seeking is, why can my ERP not directly consume that order in whatever form it comes? So when you talk about an order automation agent, AI agent, being able to really read those emails, PDFs, everything, and directly feed into the ERP, what's happening for that kind of a business is now that customer service team, which is so stressed, just doing all this, and there could be errors that could creep in when they're doing it. And so there is, again, some course corrections needed, which could completely, take valuable time from them to instead dedicate that time to serve their customers better, improve their customer service, reach out and develop better bond relationship with their customers. So these kind of things that you mentioned, all these examples go out to prove how, if we smartly leverage the AI velocity superchargers, as you call them, it is going to bring nothing but benefit for the businesses to focus on what is important and right for them to grow. So that's, I think, for me, it's a great takeaway, and more power to you, more power to your superchargers, right? Coming to the segment of who should engage in this journey. So the question that I have, since you have built this platform, you are in the process of now piloting it and rolling it out, AI Velocity as a platform, whom is it built for? Does it mean it has to be a business of a certain size, certain, vertical, or it is available for everybody? I would love to hear some thoughts about who is the AI Velocity superchargers built for.
Yeah, small, medium businesses, probably 10 million and up, but really like mid-market companies that really want to harness this AI for transformation. CIOs that want to modernize their tech stack, COOs that are streamlining operations, or CEOs that are driving strategic growth, right, in industries like manufacturing, retail, healthcare, and logistics. So if you're a business, starting your AI journey or scaling existing initiatives, I think our tailored solution fits that need. And we're ideal for organizations seeking practical, results-driven AI adoption without complexity of having an in-house development team. These AI blueprints really give us a jump start on that. So if you're ready, we have a pilot program going on, and I can give you more information on how to get involved in that. I think that's, we can talk about that in a little bit here.
Yeah, so that's, I think, what is the segue to. So how can people learn more about how to engage with you? You
Yeah.
did allude to this pilot program, which you started off at the start of June, and I
Yeah.
believe you are trying to get at least about 20 pilots going. So a little
Yes.
bit of insights on that and how people can reach out to you would be very helpful here, Brian.
Yeah, we're filling up fast, actually. The pilots are, people are lining up for those. And so we're it's a first come, first served basis. We are working really rapidly. We're bringing on new resources to help us build these out. So if you're an AI developer or an AI agent developer, reach out to us for sure, because we're looking to hire and to build this business out. You can go to our website, aivelocity.ai, and there's a bar at the top that says Launch Pilot, and you can give us your information there, and it'll send us an email, and we will get back to you and start discussing. Like I said, we'll do a little discovery session and look to see if we have any of the pre-built blueprints or chargers that you were interested in. So that's my suggestion. Or you can reach out to me on email or LinkedIn. Be happy to have a discussion with you a little bit more about it.
Thank you so much, Brian. So any closing remarks from your side before I conclude this?
Yeah, the AI world is fascinating, but it's also confusing, and it's moving very, very quickly. And so if you're thinking about AI and how it can impact your business, please reach out to us. We'll have initial, no risk talk about it, see if we can do something together, and see if we can help you get on your transformation journey. Like I said, it's complex out there. There's tons of products out there that everybody's trying to sell these companies. So we try to simplify it a lot just by the discovery sessions that we do, and try to tailor these AI blueprints to meet your needs. And so they're rapidly, we can do this in anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks, and you're up and running. And we'd love you to be part of our pilot program. And so reach out as soon as you can.
Thank you so much, Brian, for this very enriching session and for launching something as timely and transformative as the AI Velocity for the small, medium, and mid-market businesses to adopt early and be ahead of the game than their competitors. As a takeaway for us, AI Velocity is about more than just adopting technology. It's about accelerating value. It's about embedding AI agents, as Brian calls them, superchargers, into specific business functions to dramatically improve productivity, eliminate redundant manual tasks, and bring speed and intelligence to business execution. Think of them as your co-digital workers, smart, tireless, 24/7, and always focused on outcomes. So whether you are a business leader looking to scale smarter, a technology executive making efficiency gains, or an innovator curious about the next frontier, I'm sure you have now more insights to embark on your AI initiative within your organization. And Brian Leimbach and the AI Velocity team is there waiting to guide you and take you along at every step of your journey. So if you're serious about the AI adoption and want a structured path to success, please do reach out to Brian and the team at AI Velocity team. As he mentioned, www.aivelocity.ai is the website. And thank you so much, Brian. Just to let everybody know in the audience, our interaction with Brian Leimbach and the team have been very, very, enriching. And we have learned a lot at ICCG, just not in terms of adoption of technology solutions and providing them to our clients, but it goes beyond that to really providing the solution approach in a manner which every business is able to take at their pace. Thank you. Until next time, stay bold, stay curious, and lead with intelligence. Bye.